Good morning, everybody. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. We have a train to go catch. I haven't slept yet. I spent the entire night editing the 2 videos that I posted last night. So hopefully I can sleep on the train. Whew. Curfew just recently ended, so there's not a lot of cars on the road. Here we go, big train station up ahead. I remember last time we were walking through here, there was a car that had been lit on fire. I wonder if that's still here. It is here. It's just chilling. Our train leaves in a half hour. I think I'm gonna try to get breakfast at McDonald's before we go. It's a really long train. I'm gonna try to show you guys this, but it looks like the building got blown up. I don't think we're gonna be able to get breakfast there. Holy shit, this place is packed. Okay, this makes sense. It's basically like we gotta go through TSA. Okay, made it through Ukrainian TSA. Okay, I see places that might sell food. I guess we'll go with the chicken sandwich. Ooh, actually I want one of those guys too. We are in a major train station and these pre-prepared sandwiches cost $2. $2 for one of those. Thank you so much. Oh, we got a hot sandwich. $2 for a hot sandwich. Okay, I believe we are in car 9. It's warm, they cooked it.
I'm jealous.
We found everybody. They're literally playing chess and he's just like imagining the board in his head like you would do like Queen's Gambit style, and he's actually tracking the moves back there.
I was semi-professional for a while.
Semi-professional chess player right here.
Laissez l'avantage parce que bishop takes e3, f2 takes e3, rook takes a6, b7, castle king5.
Wait, did you win?
Yeah, he won.
You won. Crazy.
Yeah, this is the final position.
But it took a while, like you were doing.
Welcome to Kharkiv, everybody. Oh wow, it's hot. Okay, so all of us are staying in a hostel together, but I'm not sure how many other tourists are coming to this city, so we might have the entire hostel to ourselves.
No, yesterday it's a good thing.
It looks like we're taking the metro. So apparently the metro here is free, both because, you know, it's wartime, but also because people will take shelter down here during the air raids. Okay, we're clear. Oh, this is much more well lit. I just want to say how impressed I am with the trains here. We are literally in a war zone where shells are falling down on us, and these things are consistent, they are on time. I've been in countries that are not currently at war, and their trains are much worse than the trains here in Ukraine. Listen how quiet it is.
That's just eerie.
Oh, there's one car there.
There's one car. Yeah, that is eerie.
So basically, when I started working, I was 15 years old. I worked in a KFC in Canada, and there was no internet there was internet, but not on the phone. And there was a big map on the wall, and the driver knew by that memorized where to go, and it worked, I guess.
Huh.
My dad was a taxi driver, so
Yeah, it's even worse.
Apparently this is us. I don't see any signs that say it's a hostel. How is the location of this hostel? It feels like it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, given the sounds that I don't hear. Hello. Hello. We get the top bunk. Okay, this is a pretty well-equipped hostel. Look at this. Got a little shelf for us if we want to do like laptop work. We got a ventilator. We got lights. We got 2 outlets. This is nice. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And do you want 10C or 9C? That's a very important decision.
9C. So we get this entire room to ourselves. It's just the bathrooms that we might. Your card unlocks the locker. Oh, that's
why it's important that to get the right one. Right?
This is possibly the most advanced hostel I've ever been in. And it's in the middle of a war zone. Crazy. This place costs $8.75 a night between the four of us splitting this. This is honestly a great price for this hostel. Okay, so we are not volunteering today, but one of Thierry's friends is having a barbecue, so you guys get to see what a Ukrainian barbecue looks like. They charge, I think, $1.75 per load, but that comes with the washer and the dryer. They have breakfast here. I didn't bring my card, but you guys did, right? Yeah, I didn't bring my card. Wait, that's downtown? Yeah. Yeah, there's no skyscrapers here. This is the second largest city in the country?
Yeah.
Dude. I don't think I've ever seen a tank in real life before, actually, looking at this. There's two things that I immediately noticed about this place. First, it's incredibly quiet. There's very few cars on the road at all. But the second is there's really no tall buildings. Everything is just like this feels like you're in an American suburb. Well, I guess you got 3-story buildings, so it's not quite suburbs, but this feels strange for the second largest city in the country. Okay, so that guy is like the person who's in charge of the humanitarian work here. We met up with him to figure out what we're going to be doing for the next week. There was some sensitive military stuff that we talked about, so I'm going to not record any of that, but just we figured out what we're going to be volunteering with for the next week.
It's not like houses that you can go quick.
Hi, puppies.
We got a bunch of meat, so you wanted to put some where?
Yeah, they made hard-boiled eggs for us. That's super cute.
Cheers. Cheers.
Bon nom. Il était dans le même rôle que moi.
Нет, только не там, уходил туда. Ну только не он.
One more time. Do that one more time. Cheers.
One more time.
Cheers.
Woo! Her and she was like all in Ukrainian. It was what I'm wearing.
Now he
Basically.
talks about your girlfriend.
You, friends. Cute, but he knows with my girlfriend.
Great meeting you. Thank you. Okay, so this was an experience that is hard to describe. There's another American here who got arrested for meth and cocaine and heroin back in America, and so they're here in Ukraine. I mean, just an absolutely wild story. It took up like an hour of our time, all of us just like listening to this story and laughing at it. I don't think I can repeat it because I will probably get demonetized, but I understand the stereotype of the American. I understand the American stereotype better now. I love these subways. That cold air just gets ya. Good morning, everybody. I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this. Yesterday we didn't do anything. We just traveled around. We went to a barbecue. I might have included a couple of clips in this, but I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this. Today we're actually doing volunteer work. We just got to go get breakfast first. The guy says that we're probably going to be working outdoors today, so sunscreen.
Yep.
We are going to go get breakfast, but I got to get this GoFundMe. I got to tell everybody that it's live now. I am so happy. People are already donating. That is, we can already buy like pliers and gloves and glasses. We're trying to find a place to eat breakfast, but everything is closed.
So I came over here. My original plan was to come and join the Legion. I went down to the train station, and it was utter chaos. It was pretty intense, and then I was like, you know, forget about the army. They're not obviously ready for me, and then a bunch of people I met said, don't join the army. So we kicked into volunteer. And we were all going to a whole bunch of different garages, and everybody was getting a different price. I take my vehicle to one guy, 20,000 hryvnia. I take it to another one, 50,000 hryvnia. And a couple of things happened. Finally, we found this place. And we came in here, this place was a mess. Nobody had been in here for years. The lift didn't work. Mac, when we first came in here, like rats were living here, but we cleaned the whole place up, got everything running, put in the lights. We're well past 300 vehicles that we've worked on, probably 400. People come in here for an oil change and do this and do this. So, but more than just the garage, as you can see, we've got food now, and we have been doing food. We have generators. Now we're working on FPV drone, anti-drone nets. So the organization is rather robust in that sense.
So in this garage here, they work on actual like emergency vehicles. You can see they've got an ambulance right there that they're working on. All of the work that they do here is for free. The organization will pay for the parts, but all of the labor is done just as volunteer work. Do you guys speak English?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the, I heard this is the 6th time this car has come through here. So I'm going to try to walk you guys through what it is that we're doing today. Do you guys see all of this fishing net? We are going to be unraveling this, trying to lay it straight. We're going to cut it in 40 meters. We're going to roll it up, and we're going to ship this to the army so they can use this to try to catch drones, because drones, as they're flying through, we're trying to stop them from getting to places that are sensitive. You can't even see the net, which is kind of the point, but we're carrying a net.
Keep it running.
We're killing the guys. Yep, go ahead.
So
many Canadians, yeah. It's good. It's nice, man. Oh, here was bad.
Here's
You close it up a little bit. Tight.
Okay, and then this is what we'll actually deliver to the soldiers on the front line. They will unravel this net, they'll stick it up so they can catch drones that are trying to fly over. Okay, so I asked. Apparently this is all condemned fishing net from Denmark. Denmark just takes all of their fishing net that they can't use anymore. They send it here for the war effort. And we've got to untangle all of this. All of this is getting repurposed to fight drones.
You come.
We got some wood. Look at us moving up in the world. One of the cool things about this is they are recycling everything. This is just cardboard from like an old TV. Everything is getting recycled.
Peter Lawford. Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr.
So one of the things that we found that while we're doing this is they're supposed to have a wire. They're supposed to have like this thick rope on the top and the bottom of it. That makes it easy to see, but they end up causing the ropes to get tangled up. So we've got to like cut that and then slide it out of the netting. Yeah, see like this, it'll just cause it to get tangled up. Perfect. There was an air raid siren that just went off before I actually had my camera. As soon as that happened, the instructor's like, everybody, you just got to get to the wall. If you hear anything, just get against the wall. Yeah, I'm not even sure what parts of this you guys can actually see because the net is so thin. So this is all stuff that we've got to do in the future, but look at how much stuff we actually made today. Look at this. And then these will get shipped to people in the army so they can protect their area. Oh, you can see other stuff that they've done. This will all protect them from drones.
this has to come off of here. Jack, you got stickers?
Oh, so we just got to put stickers on the bags?
Choke cherries. Steam items, yeah? 7 items altogether, yeah? Oranges at the top. Wow.
All of this is food that's going out today. Okay, we've already raised $475 from the GoFundMe. It's crazy. 23 people have already donated.
5 pillows.
We've already got the meal set up. Now what we're doing is we're bringing in blankets and bedding and stuff like that. This, for example, is 5 pillows.
Yeah, they're gonna make Alberta.
Remember, this guy was playing imaginary chess in his head on the train.
Brazil's white? Oh, Jesus Christ, let's do that again.
Okay,
He ended up winning over and over and over again, because of course he did.
1 moment.
The GoFundMe has already raised over $600. Holy shit.
22, they came here. This old guy came here. He had 1 arm.
Yeah?
And a hook. He's a veteran. And he goes to me, he goes, I heard you need a van. So he gives it to me.
Really?
And yeah, like hands me the keys. And I go, well, let's go have a lunch and let's get to meet you. Like,
I don't have time.
no, he goes, my wife doesn't know I'm here. I gotta go.
You drove back to you, alright?
No, he had me drive him back in that van to the fucking border. He walked across the border and got a train.
Oh my goodness. You can tell it's from Ireland because he's driving on the other side. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Et vive le...
So I've been in Ukraine.
Guys, did you win both games? Did you guys play again?
And those are, yeah.
No. So it's like another.
It was actually April, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
$805. Look at that. We've almost got $1,000 right now. We might not make the goal of $5,000. I just picked that arbitrarily. But whatever money we do make, we will take. We will go to Epicenter. Epicenter is like their version of Home Depot. And we will buy just all of the tools we can. We'll start with the cheap stuff like gloves and safety glasses. And then we'll move up to more expensive things like electric sanders and drills. And if we have money left over, we'll buy things like cheap generators or extra batteries for the tools. The money that you guys are donating is going to significantly help improve the productivity of the workers here. And I mean, like, we will personally buy it ourselves. You guys will watch me pull the money out of the ATM. You guys will watch us actually spend this. You guys know exactly where this money is going. All of them, they went to another bar. They're still up there. They're drinking. They're having a good time. I actually have a job, which is this. I didn't post anything yesterday, which means I've got a bunch of editing to do. I've got to post the regular YouTube video, which you're currently watching. I've got to post the TikToks. And I need to do this in a timely fashion because TikTok is pretty sensitive about the time that you post things. And I want to get these posted when America is just waking up, because America is where my audience is. America is the people that will donate. If I want this campaign to go viral, I need to be calculated about how I post my stuff. So I don't get to party. The entire time that we've been here, we've just been using the trains to get around, but I'm actually gonna walk back to the hostel just because I feel like I get a much better idea of what the city is like when you walk around it. You basically have to turn off your air raid signals because they go off constantly. My phone has not shut up. No, I'm looking at the GoFundMe campaign right now. We've raised almost $1,000. Even in America, $1,000 worth of tools is pretty solid. You can get a lot of gloves for $1,000. But here in Ukraine, that will go so much fucking farther. We are gonna walk out of the hardware shop with like a wheelbarrow full of equipment. And the wheelbarrow will be included. We will purchase the wheelbarrow and the equipment. Tomorrow we are gonna be working in a kitchen. We're not gonna be the people that are actually like ladling out soup and handing it to people because they've got enough volunteers for that. We're gonna be doing the hard work that nobody wants to do. Apparently they've got like a whole pile of garlic that they need people to cut. They've got walk-in freezers that are filthy that need to be cleaned. There's a whole bunch of like menial labor that we've volunteered to do. We're more than happy to do it. And hopefully I get to take you guys along for the ride. If you guys are interested in donating, the link is down below. Feel free. Your money goes so much farther here than it does in America, so $5 is huge. Just some food for thought. My videos get like 10,000 views per piece, which isn't a lot, but it's enough that if each one of you guys donated 50 cents, we would absolutely blow through our goal. 50 cents is all. We don't even need $5,000. I just randomly picked that. But seriously, if each one of you guys donated 2 quarters, we would have 5 wheelbarrows full of tools. Okay, theatrics aside, if we actually did get $5,000, we would probably spend $1,000 to maybe $1,500 on the stuff for each of the individual volunteers, things like glasses and gloves and tool belts, and we would spend the other like $3,500 on more productive equipment like nail guns, wheelbarrows, the bigger stuff that you don't want each individual person having, but will make the productivity go way up. The foreman guy, the Irish guy that's in charge, he really wants a generator because they do things like mixing cement and they do a lot of stuff that requires electricity. But if they run out of power, then they're just waiting for like 5 hours with wet cement that ends up going bad. So he wants a generator. But I know that generators are expensive. So what I want to do is I want to go to like a thrift store or like an online, I want to buy a used generator. I don't want to buy one new. But maybe that's just me being cheap, I don't know. I also want to point out that we're not giving any of this money to them. It's not like you're just giving it to me and I'm passing it off onto them. Every cent that you guys give me is going into some kind of tool. We are giving them tools, we're not giving them money. But then again, the money that you guys give is getting spent in Ukrainian shops at like Ukrainian Home Depot, whatever. So the money that you're giving actually does help the Ukrainian economy and help the workers be more productive. So yeah, double whammy. Okay, I've got editing to do. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Holy shit, I'm editing the video right now. We've already raised over $1,100. You guys are fucking amazing. This is so cool.